Here we are today with our episode 10 of Changemaker Supermom Stories. And today we have another supermom, a very special supermom, Neha Garg, who is a digital coach. And yes, you can pick up your nuggets if you want to grow digitally. And here we are. And let me welcome. Yes. Just hold on, let me just invite her.
Hi Sarita.
Hey, hi Neha, good morning. Hi Bhargavi, thank you for joining us. I can see you finally. Lovely,
Thank
lovely.
you so much.
Yes. My pleasure, Neha. Thank you for coming to this platform and 8:30 in the morning.
Yes. And as a mother, we both know that how challenging mornings are.
Yes, it is challenging. So how have you been?
I'm super excited for today's conversation, and it's like mother to mother, it's like heart to heart conversation we are going to do here, and I'm really I would say grateful to you for inviting me for this your conversation and this live today, because I felt that mothers have a lot of potential and they always need somebody to just guide them the path that wherever you are, there are so many things which they can achieve in their life. And I think you're already doing the fantastic job, inviting people, talking to them, inspiring other people. So I'm feeling great being a part of this live today.
Thank you, Neha, for coming and on this platform. And I know how you are busy, super busy, and the work you're doing is so good, inspiring, and your journey has been so inspiring for me. And so without further ado, let me quickly introduce you to our audience. So please welcome Neha Garg. So she is a homemaker turned digital entrepreneur, mom of 2 boys, and the founder of Creatoverse for women in business and digital creators hub e-school for women. Amazing. Neha is a digital skills coach and life coach who helps women move from feeling invisible to becoming invincible by embracing technology and building profitable personal brands. Excellent. Today we'll talk about how digital skills can empower women to step into confidence and success. So Neha, warm welcome to you to Changemaker Supermom Stories. And this is so important topic, especially, homemakers, say your journey to a digital coach. And the journey for a woman begins, I feel that way only, when she is a part of a full-time job, and then after wedding, family happens, and then she's the one, most of the time, she has to, accommodate and balance everything. And with coaches like you, especially the digital part, she can balance her housework as well as, and she can sustain a business, creating for herself by managing it digitally. And no better than you who will enlighten us, through light on us. So Neha, I want you to begin first of all by telling what do you do from your own, in your own words, so that our audience will know, and how can you help them?
First of all, thank you so much for an amazing introduction. What I do is, I would say, all the people who are listening here will resonate that we all have something as a tipping point in life where we understood that we are made for a bigger purpose. And that's why the kind of work we are doing, actually the reason behind it. So I would say that, I call myself as a digital skills coach. That means I help women entrepreneurs to go from invisible to visible, to get more reach in online world, connecting with the people where they can build their confidence, get clarity about their work, get clarity about their life as well, and build a courage to grow their business independently. Most of the time when we start our journey, we are actually solo. 1 second, it was paused. Yes. Am I audible now?
Yes, yeah? Very much.
So whenever we start our journey, we are actually alone. So it's like karta dharta of the whole business. Everything we are doing, promoting, presenting, closing, delivery, everything we are doing. Like we are actually coaches, but I work with other non-coaches as well, where I see, from the part of the product creation to the part of the delivery, they are doing everything. So I understood this one thing, that doing offline in the beginning, I would say not easy, but it's a traditional method which people follow, and that's where it's like opening the shop and doing the same thing as others are doing becomes easy for them. But that's where they feel that they are not getting as much leads as they want. But
Yes.
in online world, from the comfort of the home, connecting with the people globally become very easy for each and every woman. That's where I also started, and then I understood about, after doing so many trials and errors, that this is something, I want to take as my passion to work with women so that they can grow their business online along with me. So we are actually together in this journey.
Of course, and what a wonderful work you're doing, and it is the need of the hour. And I love your tagline, like invisible to invincible. So coming to that tagline, I want to ask, what inspired Neha to start your journey from homemaker to a digital entrepreneur?
It was always other people. Whoever I see, um, you have met some people around you, and you see, oh my God, how such a good work she do. And you feel like, okay, she can reach to more people. Sometimes we see somebody doing painting, and then we say, oh, you do a nice painting, you can do this. So we know that people has potential, but we don't have any way to actually help them. So that's where I was actually working in offline as a network marketer initially. So that's where I found out that even not only me, my team members were having problem in working digitally because they don't know so many things. So, the very small things, how to put up a WhatsApp status, how to use WhatsApp to connect with people, how to use social media to present them. They were very basic thing. When people go to YouTube, they lost, because every day social media is evolving. So if we are finding something today, might be possible that that video came yesterday and today that will not resonate. So I saw these problems, that they are not able to present themselves just because of those I would say small challenges. These are very small challenges, so people take lightly, theek hai, ho jayega na, kar lenge.
Correct.
So I wanted to understand that how I can solve these challenges, and I always believe in having a proof that have I done it for myself before I'm telling anybody that you can also do it. So I started doing for myself in my business. I implemented that. I went online. I was actually invisible in the marketing. Nobody knows me as a digital coach. And the first time when I did my workshop, I made money. That time also people didn't know me as I'm a digital coach and I can help anybody. So when I started my positioning, I was very confused between so many platforms. Instagram bhi hai, Facebook bhi hai, YouTube bhi hai. There are so many things. I wanted to work in a way where I can manage my family along with business while I'm learning plus implementing. So that inspired me to do work for myself, and my experience then become a journey for other women entrepreneurs, whoever I work with. So that's how I start. So, it has a lot of trial and error since last 2 years. But in short, I can say this, that whenever you start something, you need to be open to learn and implement simultaneously. Otherwise, you'll be learning and you'll be also forgetting after some time. So that's
wonderful. The whole journey of invisible to invincible for yourself, and now you have taken it to another level, impacting other women. Hats off to you, Neha. And it is such an important, as you said, everybody doesn't know. I know, especially who are starting from scratch, who have to manage everything, and upar se social media now, and everything. And as you mentioned, it is evolving every day. So to keep abreast, it is very challenging to. And when you come into the picture, it is becoming so like you know where to go, that path, that tunnel, and you're showing the light, and it becomes easier in the journey of being entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So Neha, many women feel overwhelmed by technology. As you said, there are so many platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, Substack, and n number of things. And as you said, it is evolving every day. So it is overwhelming, even for me as a, to spread my message, where to put, what to put, and every day. So what advice would you give them to start learning confidently?
I would say any negative emotion, be it overwhelm, fear, or low confidence, everything is a part of this journey. Because once you are aware that this is something you experience, you find a way to come out of it. And I would say if somebody is feeling overwhelming, that's good, because now they get the sense of responsibility in their business, that these are the things I need to do. And that's where they understand that what are the things I can do by myself and what are the things I want to delegate to somebody else who can support me in this journey. So I would say if somebody is feeling overwhelming because of so many social media platforms, they need to understand this one thing. So social media is a marketplace, and in this marketplace these are channels. Instagram is a channel. Instagram has a lot of audience. Facebook has a lot of audience. Whenever we are selecting one platform, the one thing we always need to have in our mind, that what one platform my target audience or somebody whom I can present my offer is using right now, where they are spending time, and then start from there. Once they become comfortable being consistent on that particular platform, then they move to one other platform, and then they move to team building. Otherwise, if one person is managing all the platform, then not only overwhelm will stay there, but also burnout can come in the picture. So it's like it's a continuous task. So I would say I will not define any kind of duration for anybody, but I would say that we need to see how many hours we can give for our business, and then we see that when we are learning these particular things, how much we are implementing, and then give ourselves a deadline that for this platform I'm going to give this much of month. After these months, I'm going to move to adding one more platform into it. And if people cannot make different content for different platform, then repurpose the same content on other platform, because they already know that they are solopreneurs. So this is how overwhelming can be tackled. I would not say can be removed, but can be handled for some time.
Wonderful tip that you have given, that repurpose the same content when you are at the beginning stage of handling everything solely. So you can put that same content in all your social media. And of course, 3 points I got. One of them is this. Second one is you said first master see where is your target audience and then deliver that. Use that platform. And then try the next one once you master this. And eventually you'll have to build a team who's managing all this. Otherwise there's burnout. Excellent. Thank you for sharing that. My next question to you is, what are some common mistakes women make when trying to build their online presence?
One of the mistakes, and I would say it is a realization for so many women, is, I would say this question is really important, so thank you so much for asking, is the first mistake is we are not taking 100% responsibility of everything. I would say if I am having health issue and I have something left in my business, it's not anybody else's responsibility to tackle my health along with my business responsibilities. It's my own responsibility that I give time to my health with my business. So most of the time when people say that business is not working, they need to go deep reflection of their business, that where exactly things are not working. Sometimes it's something they need to learn, but they are avoiding because of, investing in education. Sometimes people think it's not important till the time it become emergency for them, right? Especially for the life coaches, I would say life coaches make, ultimate difference in people's life, but most of the time people do not invest in their own self-development. But that is the real cause of not seeing any kind of a growth. So suppose it's like somebody says that, leads are not coming in my business. No client is reaching. Nothing is working. We need to reflect. Either we are not consistent or we are consistent with the wrong kind of a content or a positioning. So sometimes small issues. So that means we are presenting the content, but is the content is for me or for other people? Most of the time content is for me, what I like to post. So sometimes people post AI post and they think that content will give them some kind of a result because they don't have other content to post. Sometimes they get results, sometimes they don't get any result. But that result actually, not the metrics we get as a likes and followers. That result actually, are we getting any kind of leads from all the work we are doing in online world? So in summary, I would say many times people are not aware about their real goals. And that's where all their efforts doesn't come like live. So the first mistake is not taking the 100% responsibility. Second mistake, I would say not knowing the real goals. Third mistake, I would say doing everything alone. Being alone is the worst, or I would say it's like a punishment we give to ourselves, that we'll do everything by ourselves. It's like so many women do not hire cook and maids because they think I'll do the housework as well. And so many women do not build teams because they think that, it's like ye kaam to main khud bhi kar sakti hu, I can do this work, why should I need somebody else? So whenever these kind of thoughts are there in the mind, we are actually working from a space of a self-employed, not from a space of a business owner.
What a crucial point you have pointed out, that delegation is so important to grow in your business. If you're doing, begin with as a homemaker, we can begin with delegating a household work. Start from that, and that is so true. And we think that we can handle anything, but then everything and anything, but then there is burnout happens, and the last thing is you tend to give yourself, your business, the last priority, and वैसे ही दिल चला जाता है. So that is such an important point, mothers. Please note down. Delegation is so important, and have priority. Be clear on your goals. What you want to, and take 100% responsibility. That is what Neha is focusing on. And so, can you share a success story of a woman who you mentored, who went from self-doubt to success, like being visible to invincible? Welcome, Lotus Parent. Thank you for joining us this morning. Yes, Neha, please go ahead.
So if I talk about, it's like I have different success stories, but one of the story which I want to share, most of the time I do not share any testimonials on my profile, because I believe, every women business owner wants their identity to be confidential. So I'm not going to take name, but one of my clients actually joined me in the beginning of their business when her business was not working well, but she wanted to learn something so that she can work online. Right. So I'm saying that her business was not working well, so you can understand she has financial issues as well. Right. And that's where she wanted to, but she decided that I'm going to learn things, how to do business online. So it's like she connected with me and asked me that what you do, what you teach. I told her these are the things I do, and we connect for a one-on-one conversation where I understood the requirement. Most of the time I saw one thing, that many women are still not using laptop. So they are working from mobile only. So teaching everything from mobile becomes very difficult, because there are so many things which I prefer teaching from laptop. But still we went for some session through mobile only till the time she had her laptop prepared, because I said that she didn't have that kind of a budget. She started learning, and I would say the way she implemented all these things, she started making her videos, she started editing her videos, she started making Canva posts, she started using social media. Today she is independently growing her business. She is a small business owner, she is not a coach, and she is growing her business, and she knows how to create a post, how to post online, how to connect with people, how to talk on WhatsApp. Even when we connected, it's like she always mentioned her phone number here and there so that people can connect. But there I understood that women face so many challenges when numbers shared across globally, and they can get spam calls as well. So these are the minute things, it's like having cyber safety in mind whenever people are doing online work. So that was one of the success stories, I would say, among the women business owners I have worked. And there are so many other women business owners, including coaches as well, who are now starting their one-to-many workshop. That means they are going into a group coaching, which is actually their dream, that I am going to work like my mentor. But how? It's like my dream is I want to work like my mentor, how she is building the community, how she is doing the classes. But many times there is no clear pathway. Like you do this, you do this, you do this. We go into trial and error.
Yes. And for the women audience, mothers who is watching and who is wanting to create their online presence or grow their business, but need a guidance, and no better person trustworthy than Neha, please get in touch with her, and she'll be more than happy to coach you on this journey of yours. And again, one more point that you mentioned was again you said don't do it alone, so you need some clarity on this. Also, when my Instagram account got hacked, Neha reached out to me, I still remember that she messaged me like, what have you done, how you sorted it out. And she was there, it was none of her business, but she messaged, and I was really touched, Neha, that time. Thank you. And it is not Neha is not just all business. So first you can connect to her with her any doubt and see whether you can take it forward from there. And coming back to the next question, Neha, how important is mindset in growing a digital business, and how can women develop a winning mindset?
One of the things which you will resonate with this, and I think this is something which many women entrepreneurs understand. Most of the time when they start growing their business online, they keep their profile private.
Right.
They don't want to, open it for public. Sometimes they even create duplicate profile as well. That means they create another profile that I'm not going to use my existing profile. I'm going to create new profile and I'm going to promote my business from new profile. Now, whenever this happen, I ask them a simple question. Do you have any kind of a magic so that you can control algorithm to share your post to some people who are actually in your existing profile? Because what we are actually stopping is that my profile post, my business promotion will not go to my known ones. So what we are doing, we are coming from one room, we are putting ourselves on second room, and we are thinking that those people who know us as a simple homemaker or simple, an ordinary woman, they will not see that how extraordinary work I am doing, because right now I don't have faith in myself whether I'll be succeed or not. So the first thing about the mindset is we don't believe in ourselves that we what we are doing is actually amazing work, and it's like we are unique. There is no one like us. So these kind of beliefs I didn't have in myself, I would say. When I started my journey, I would say opening a Facebook profile, in getting so many messages, because on Facebook we get so many messages. On Instagram I got so many messages. Sometime I always feel like I'm losing confidence. It's like somebody will spam me, pata nahi kya ho jayega. So many steps are there. Right. So that's where I understood this one thing, that we need to believe in ourselves and believe in the work we are doing, and rest just leave the faith on God that they will take care of all the things. And most of the time, it's like you have seen that people are dancing on Instagram Reels to promote the business. Yes. I would say it's part of, business journey where this can give a lot of reach and everything when they promote the content. But if they don't have a strategy around why they are doing, then they'll feel like, oh, I have done so many things. I have done dance as well, which is, sometimes the fear of so many women, but still I'm not getting result. So I would say, when we talk about mindset in growing business online, first thing is believing in ourselves, believing in the work we are doing, and leaving everything on God. Second thing is having a strategy. That whatever we are doing, we are very clear about it. When we know where to go, we see the clear path, and that's where our inner voice or any kind of, the negative emotions which appears time to time will not stop us from doing what we are doing. So suppose today if women entrepreneurs start her business online, I would say on Instagram, what is the first thing she is going to do? She is going to see other women entrepreneurs, what they are already doing. And then she'll start getting content. In that content, if you have seen anyone's profile, most of the time that is a promotional content. That means they are selling something. Yes. So that is also a mindset issue, that we do not connect with people, we directly start selling to people. When we start selling to people create distance instead of coming to that person. Yes. So that also comes under mindset. That is not a strategy, I would say. So there are small things, not believing in ourselves, not knowing what not to post, or mindfully posting things, and connecting with people before even presenting any kind of offer. These are small things we need to take care while we are growing our business online.
Beautiful points that you have pointed out, Neha, and such golden nuggets for the mothers to take. Believe in yourself. The mindset is really important. Welcome, Nanatorius. Thank you for joining us. Believe in yourself, and that is where I also truly resonate with that. Forget about the rest of the world. First, have belief in yourself. Believe in yourself is so important. Once you establish your belief in yourself, the world will, you will glow with a different confidence, and the world will automatically start believing. And the next part, what you said, is build connection. Whenever you're starting new on your post, build connection, and then you can, pitch something, whatever, adding value. First, add value, build connection. and that is how you can grow. And that is, thank you, Neha. And coming to our last question for the day, what's one practical first step any mother or woman watching today can take to begin creating her own digital identity? Like, what is the first thing that she can do if she is a new person who has not have any idea about this? How can she, like a homemaker who is first time wanting to spread her business digitally online, which is the need of the hour, what can she do?
The first thing, every woman, if I would say, not only the women who are starting, but also the women already started their journey, and every 3 months they need to reflect on their goals. So the first thing, if they are starting, is start with goal setting for online presence. So it's like, we set life goals, health goals, relationship goals, all of that.
Right.
Similarly, what I'm telling about is setting our business goals. That means what are the things we want to achieve in our business, and then we are using social media to achieve this goal. So there are social media goals. There are, I would say, lead goals, that how many leads they want. So it's a complete goal setting process for a business where people understand that where they are, what they want to do, and how they can achieve it. So when they have the clarity of that particular process, then even if the social media post they create doesn't work, it doesn't matter to them, because they know that their goal is to create awareness on social media, not to be dependent. I met somebody in last two weeks, and some of the people, I would say, since last 2 weeks, and I have seen one thing: many people are depending on the content to work to get clients. That means if my content which reach people, they are going to DM me, and then I'm going to connect with them for any kind of a coaching session. And that's where I understood that whatever content we are posting on any social media profile, that is actually creating awareness for them. Why I'm saying that, in social media world, we are competing with influencers. That means people who are actually making content to monetize their videos or monetize their content, right? They have the team to do everything, analytical team, whatever they want. But we as a solopreneur, even to pay, I would say, some amount to video editor, we think, right, in the beginning. So what I'm saying is, if we chase being influencer and we try to compete with the influencer so that our video will stand out in the social media world, we will not reach our goal of getting leads. Because when we want leads, there is a different strategy to it. Because the content is something, it may or it may not work. Then do we have something else, which I always say, like a exclusive content? If we have something like a exclusive content in place, people can experience this exclusive content, which actually people experience in influencers public content. If you see YouTube videos, how they are informating, how they edited the video, and how they post, whenever these kind of videos are coming from influencer, that is exclusive content for the public, and that's where people buy directly. But whenever we as a solopreneur, we don't have so much of a budget to invest, we are working solo, and we are posting some content which is not giving us leads, that's where we need to go for some kind of exclusive content for the people to experience, so that they can come to us again and again. So that is the difference between, I would say, we as a solo women entrepreneur and the influencers we most of the time chase in our business. So the first thing is creating a goal plan for ourselves whenever we are starting. Second thing is, once we have the goal clarity, we'll be having clarity about the platform we are going to choose, the kind of content we are going to choose, and keeping the mindset on a, I would say, that fears, that doubts, whatever aside, and thinking, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna try this, I know I'm alone, I know I'm going to face so many problems, but still I won't give up.
Superb. And I love the way you explain your points, and then you give a 3 steps. I love that point of yours, like do this, do this, do this. And yes, it all begins with goal setting. That is such a massive takeaway. Like everything else, your health, relationship, and career, finance. So if you want to grow digitally, have a goal for your social media also. And every 3 months, review that and believe in yourself. That is the highlights I'm taking away with this, and I'm sure the parents are also taking. And welcome, Dipti. So nice to have you in our podcast this morning. And yes, with that, Neha, thank you so much, and thank you to everyone who is watching us. And thank you, Neha, really for sharing your journey. And first of all, coming on this platform on morning 8:30. I know you're full busy, packed whole day, but still you took out your time, and thank you so much from my bottom of my heart. And you shared your journey and practical insights with us today. Your story proves that with the right mindset and digital skill, it's possible to go from feeling invisible to becoming invincible. Thank you to everyone watching. Remember, your dreams are valid and it's never too late to start. So, on that note, stay connected with Neha on Instagram. Of course, this post I will be putting her social media handle. So, do feel free to connect. And I really vouch for Neha. And no better coach in digital. If you want to grow your online presence, please do connect with her. And she'll be more than happy to give you more tips on building your confidence and success online. And I will see you all. Thank you, Swati, for joining. Thank you so much.
I want to add something here, Sarita.
Yes, please.
Those of you who don't know what kind of work Sarita is doing, I just want to say that she is an awesome parenting coach. She invited me and we shared something digital. I want to say I went completely raw without any preparation. So I would say you just go through the pointers which I shared. But I want to say, organizing this kind of a podcast and the kind of preparation Sarita has done, she is also very busy and she also has so many responsibilities to take care, but she still managed time and she organized this. So I would say from my side, I would say a lot of blessings to you for the work you are doing. Deep gratitude to you for organizing this and the kind of work you are doing. And whatever we shared, if you feel that you need somebody's hand-holding support, I would say first go for life coach. Okay, and if you are a mother, she is also a parenting coach. She's the right person for both of the things. Because goal setting, I would say when you go to life coach, they actually help you to set goal for all areas. We as a digital coach or somebody as a health coach can help you to set a goal for that particular area. So that's what I wanted to add, Sarita, because I know that you will not share about you, but this is something which I felt really, so I wanted to share. And thank you so much once again for inviting me, and apologies for any kind of glitch, everybody, if you faced, and we'll see you soon. Keep doing the amazing work. If you get anything which inspired you today, do take action. Please share with Sarita or you can share with me. We would love to hear from you as well. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Sarita.
Absolutely. And please stay tuned next month. Another super mom just like Neha, who's making a difference not only in her family, but also out there in the world. Stay tuned for another Changemaker Supermom story. Until then, see you. And thank you, Neha. God bless you.